I'm Nicholas Burford, and my candidate number is 002-818-0001. First piece I'm going to start with is Family Tree, and this is a piece that I did last year. The point of this process was to get across where my family originated from, where my ancestors came from. Tree is a literal symbol of my family tree, and the roots all come down into different countries where the roots absorbed essentially energy and minerals to grow into the prosperous tree that is my family tree now. Countries are Ireland, Poland, Germany, and Scotland. And half the tree is dead, unfortunately, because a couple of years ago, my dad got into a huge fight with his side of the family, and they essentially have just quit talking to us. And it's quite depressing, actually. So, fortunately, that side of the tree is kind of died off, withered away, fallen away. And now the land on this side is dying, and it's all kind of sad. But luckily, the right side of the tree, my mom's side, we're all tightly knitted together. We're super close. It's good. I'm glad that we're still family in that part of the tree. So what I used was colored pencil to, color in all this, because I'm gonna be honest, I really dislike painting, and painting makes me nervous, because with colored pencil, I feel like I can fix it easier than I would painting. So that's why I didn't so much use paint in this piece. Instead, I used colored pencil. I used green, brown, yellowish green here, lighter green there, and then here I mixed like a gray and black, but then here's more of a brown and gray. And then the roots are just a super dark brown that I just scratched in there. So that's family tree. Next piece I have is, let's go with TV person. TV person is a piece that I did last year as well, where in English we were studying a book by Haruki Murakami. I can't quite recall the name of the book, unfortunately, but it's like a collection of short stories, and one of the short stories was TV People, and it was by far my favorite piece in the whole novel. It's about how nowadays people get absorbed into TV, basically. They forego relationships and basically just become couch potatoes. They themselves physically become TVs, I guess. It's like a worldwide phenomenon. It's not only seen in like Japan, where Murakami was coming from. I'd say it's even more of a bigger issue in America. And so for this piece, I kind of drew myself, but I'm a TV person because even I believe I'm a culprit of, getting absorbed into technology and essentially becoming one of those TV people. Now, I don't think I'm as bad as the people in the book necessarily, but I'm definitely a culprit. So what I did was I physically drew myself as a TV person. Instead of like the green jacket that I usually wear, I did a red one, and I usually wear a blue shirt, so I put a blue shirt in there. I didn't think the green went well with the purple background, so I kind of said no to that. And this time I actually painted, and I never really paint ever. because I felt paint would look better, and paint definitely did look better in my opinion. And color pencil on a canvas definitely does not sound good. So yeah, I painted it with purple watercolor for the background. And I kind of did like a glowing aura around myself because it's like the TV is illuminated so that there's like my body is lighter than the background is. And then I actually used colored pencil for the pants because I didn't really like the brown paint that there was, and I felt like it would have made the pants way too dark of a brown, and I didn't really like that, so I didn't do that. For the screen, I did gray watercolor, kind of just splattered it on there. I was trying to imitate the like the static that old cable televisions get when the antennas like go away and you just can't quite catch a signal anymore. So that was what I was trying to get across there. Overall, I thought that piece went pretty well. Next piece is pixelated, and I did that one last year. So this one, I wanted to do something different, but I didn't quite know how. So what I did was I painted the canvas with black paint, black watercolor. And I was like, what can I do with just the black background? So I said, let's try something new. So I drew out like kind of a pixelated version of myself, and then used marker to color in the bits like my hair, my eye color, my jacket, my shirt. And then I was like, what can I do? Let's just cut it out and put it on there. So that's what I did. Hindsight, that was kind of lazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could have definitely painted it on there myself, but I guess I made it easier for myself by doing this, just because I don't firmly believe in my painting skills necessarily.
Okay.
Last year, I really didn't know what my theme was gonna be. Like, I could not figure out what I wanted to do at all. So this year, I really tried hard to think about it. I was like, I just don't know. But I think I finally found it, and my theme definitely I wanted to work on was like shading and lighting and just kind of like minimalist design with like pencil and just like sketch, because that's what I love to do, and I figured if that's what I love to do, why not just focus on it. So for like Mayflower, this piece I did earlier this year, I don't know, just so in history we were like studying how they came to America, and I was like, this is really interesting. So I ended up just drawing the Mayflower on its voyage to America. And first I ended up sketching it out, and I was really impressed by the boat design. I was like, okay, I'll keep rolling with it. And then I drew the ocean, and then the birds and clouds, and then the sun. I definitely think I could have added more lighting to it, more shading to give it more oomph. Like the sun is actually casting shadows on the back of the ship. But you know, for one of my first pieces, I thought it was pretty alright. I was pretty impressed with it. Next one, let's talk about, is Shadow. So this one is more of a personal thing. I have a pet cat named Shadow, and he's like really dark furred. And I was thinking, since he's like more of a dark gray, almost black, it would be pretty simple to just sketch him out. So that's what I did, but instead of having a light background, I instead inverted the colors. And I made him super just light. And then background, I did kind of like shadow lighting. Yeah. Next one, talk about Buck. So this one, I wasn't really sure what to do here. So what I was going for was a Buck standing like in a sheet of fog. And the point of my theme was to like have lighting, but with just the least amount of shapes. Like I don't want it to be overcomplicated with the shapes. So I tried to avoid that as best as possible. So I just kind of like did the outline of the buck in the sheet of fog. I think this piece went pretty well. Again, I just used pencil and shading. Same thing I did for TV People V2. Just tried my best at lighting. I tried my best at lighting. Definitely still think I need some work on that. But overall, I think that those two went very well. Then comes down to these two. So I don't really talk about this a lot, but I have this hobby where when I get home, I just sit down and watch anime. It's like I don't really talk about it much because friends make fun of me and stuff about it, but some of them don't really care. So I also like read some manga and like Attack on Titan, and I was like, wow, the mangaka illustrator, he's really good at lighting, and just like some of the shadows that cast on the characters to just give them that extra emphasis on like their emotions or like their terror and other things. It's just like, wow, like I just get really impressed by it, and I tried to kind of do it myself. So I read a bunch of it, and then what I did was I ended up coming back to this. I was like, let me try and draw the main character. So I attempted to draw the main character, Aaron, and so what I did was I split him down the middle, essentially. This part is his Titan form or whatever, and then this part is his normal form. So what I did was I tried to like cast a shadow as if it was the light was here and the shadow comes down. Overall, I'm super impressed at how well I did on this one. I definitely feel like I got the lighting down for it. It kind of feels like all that year of work I did practicing on lighting really came through on this piece. Then I kind of did the same thing for L. L is another character from an anime / manga that I drew out. He's from Death Note, however. He's not from Attack on Titan. Death Note also focuses a lot on lighting. Just when lighting is used correctly, it just emphasizes the mood and like all the things that are happening in the scene at the time. It kind of explains how and why some people act the way they do in the show. Like L is like this super serious detective man, and he's always like thinking. He's always inquiring, always trying to figure out why the things that are happening in the show. So I feel like the lighting in the show always emphasized the fact that he was a detective. So here I tried to kind of copy it in a way. So L always does like this pose where like bites his finger and starts thinking super inquisitively. So what I did was I tried to draw that. And it's rather small, but I think that it came out extremely well, like Aaron's did. Where just, I feel like I got the lighting down for once, and that was always a struggle for me. And overall, all these pieces, I feel like I did good on. I mean, I never felt like I was the best artist, but over these 2 years, I think I've definitely developed to become a better one. And I think I'll continue to keep working on stuff like this, even when I'm done.
And you made the effort.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'm done.
That's it?
Yeah.
Thank you.